Los Angeles fire relief raised a ton of money for the people that lost their homes in the Pacific Palisades fire. But as has been reported on the Will Cain Show on the Fox News Channel and in various outlets, that money is going to some very, very curious places. If you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, step inside the Will Cain Country studios here and take a look. If you're listening on radio or on podcast, I'll lay it out for you. $500,000 has gone to the Music Health Alliance. This is for mental health care for musicians who were fire victims. $500,000 has gone to the Center for Applied Ecological Remediation. What's that? For post-fire bioremediation that uses fungi, beneficial microbes, and native plants to restore soil health. $500,000 for cleaning and sanitizing preschools. $250,000 for workshops and training for other nonprofits. $100,000 to the Los Angeles Children's Chorus for uniforms and supplies for your choir members. How about $100,000 for the Woodcraft Rangers for trauma-informed camping trips for teen fire victims? How about Altadena Talks Foundation? $100,000 for podcasts about the wildfires. This is what people who donated money to help the victims of the Los Angeles fires wanted their money to go to. You know, I'm no expert. I really don't profess expertise. But after the fires in Maui, I got very involved in raising money and distributing money and helping people who had lost their homes after that fire. You know, there's a lot of different things you can do to help people out. But one of the things that I found, outside of the spiritual help that you can offer, the place of community and faith that they can gather and connect again to one another, and outside of setting up schools again for their children, what they most need in that moment is money, and immediate money, because you're waiting on insurance claims. You don't know if you'll get your insurance claim. Where do you live in the short term? How do you rebuild if insurance doesn't cover everything that was there? Oh, by the way, you would love a lot of help by permitting from the government to let you get started once again. Now, again, I don't think any type of aid is perfect. What we chose to do, and we, all of us, you listening and watching who contributed $2.6 million to a fund that we distributed in $12,000 grants to over 210 families who lost their home, was to give them that money directly. You can't vet it. You can't tell someone how to rebuild their life. You can't play paternalism to them. You just give them the freedom and the money to do what they will to rebuild their own lives. This, I don't know. Like, what is all of this? It's a boondoggle. It's a bureaucracy. It's hands in the till. And it is paternalism. Like, this is how we're going to help people. Wildfire trips, camping trips for wildfire victims, podcasts. How about using that money to give directly to people who have lost their home and heard thoughts? And what they choose to do with it is up to them. Thus is the price of freedom. You know, the best you can do, and I'll tell you, like, I personally called almost all, and I say almost because I had another great person helping me out with this, another couple people. I personally called almost all of the 212 recipients. I'll tell you this, out of all of them, and I didn't just call, I had a lot of people in the community that I called about them. What's their story? What are they doing? Did they really lose their home? You know, I only had one. And that one, she had substance abuse issues. And I was told if you give this money to her, it's going to go straight in a glass or straight into a needle. It's the only one where I was like, well, I don't think it would be the right thing to do to give $12,000 to this person. But everyone else, if they choose to move, they choose to rebuild, if they choose to buy a car, that's them. That's their life. That's their freedom. And that's how you help people out, at least on a mass scale, from a distance. If you're in the community, there's different things that you do. But people that are giving from a distance, I think you got to give that money directly to the people who need the money. Otherwise, this is people making money off of people needing money. That's what this is. People making money off of other people needing money.